Today we're going to be talking about the Braun Series 9 Pro Plus and if it's still worth it in 2025. Now I know there's other brands that have come out with newer razors, but the 9 Pro Plus is pretty darn good. And we're going to talk about that and why I still think this could potentially work as an everyday razor in 2025. Now, what I love about Braun's 9 Pro Plus is that it's very balanced. So if you have thicker stubble, shorter stubble, it does really good in both environments, while things like the Panasonic Arc 5, 6, stuff like that are really good for thicker stubble, and then the the Philips rotaries are, I think really good for sensitive skin. Now, this one has a rotating head that goes back and forth, just so it has 4 foil type razors. And it does a great job with my skin, but I would say if you have super sensitive skin, this might be a little rough as the shave goes on. So hitting that 2 to 3 minute mark, that's where I think it becomes a little bit more on the uncomfortable side if you have super sensitive skin like myself. If you don't have super sensitive skin at all, then this is a great, very, very good razor. It also has the pop-up trimmer on the back side. It has a powerful motor, and then you can see here this little switch. This is going to stabilize everything, so you can see how it rolls freely. Now if you don't want it to move at all, you just lock this down. Now it's locked, okay? And then if you do push it, it makes this clicking sound, so it just keeps you from kind of moving freely. But I do like leaving it kind of loose so I can, maneuver through my face and stuff like that. The power of it is amazing, the grip of it, everything. It's a fantastic electric razor, don't get me wrong. And I'll just show you, for instance, I shaved yesterday morning and today afternoonish. So you're just gonna be able to kind of hear how it works with these, this stubble. And the one thing I do know about the 9 Pro Plus, it is very strong compared to some other razors. The vibration is very intense, but it does a very good job at getting a nice clean shave. The one thing I can note is once you start shaving, and even just after probably maybe 30 seconds to a minute, the electric razor, because it is so powerful, it starts to heat up quite a bit. And if you're going to go nonstop for about a 3 to 5 minute shave, depending on how much hair you have, this can potentially be kind of a downside of this razor. Otherwise, it's pretty solid. That's the one thing that I wish they would kind of work, or maybe it's just the model I have. But it does feel like it gets a little warm on the warm side for me once I'm starting to shave after a while. But the overall shave itself, just doing the really quick cleanup right here, very smooth to the touch, where I actually, went in there. What I do notice is with it being a foil razor and you're going this up and down movement, it typically means you can get a shave in a lot quicker. Even more quick if I wasn't talking and missing spots, but you understand, I'm just doing this video for tutorial reasons. But if I wasn't, I could probably get in and out pretty darn quick. And maybe that's where the Braun 9 Series Pro Plus kind of accelerates, is that you get a quick shave, so you don't really have to use it forever for it to get really hot like it, it shouldn't, but that's kind of the caveat of that. Another thing is it does show you the battery life right here, and I wish it would kind of show you in a digital form of what the exact percentage is, but beggars can't be choosers on everything. But I do wish that if when they make a new series out of this, that they do add that. But is this still viable in 2025? I definitely say yes. This is still a really good razor. If you're a Braun's fan, then I would say 100% still go ahead if you don't ever plan on leaving the Braun's line. If you love foil razors, yes. Now, there are some really great razors out there by Philips. So if you're a rotary style fan, then you might want to take a look at some of those. But for now, we're just talking about Braun's, and I do think this is a really good buy. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, take care.